like to say?
Yes, sure. Your Honor, I'm very sorry for my actions. Obviously, I didn't want things to escalate to bring me to this point. I just would like to comment from the victim statements about my son Roman, who's 12 years old, gave me 13 in 2 days. Roman is a B+ student that takes advanced classes at a school, advanced science, advanced math, and Roman receives very glowing remarks from his teachers about his behavior. He's never had any fights at school. He's never had any disciplinary problems. He's doing stellar, academically, and as well as involved in baseball and other sports, and has a really good group of friends. I just wanted the court to be aware of that. I am a good father, and I would just ask the state to go with the recommendation so I can build on my future, so I can take care of both my sons and be there for them and support them. And lastly, I just would like to apologize for any embarrassment that I've caused to my department that I really love to work for as an outstanding law enforcement agency.
Thank you. Well, this is, you may proceed. This is a tough position to put in. I wish I had more information, maybe I don't, I don't know. But we get such a dichotomy in what's being presented to us. But based upon the hard work of both attorneys, I think they've come to a resolution that they feel is the fairest under their circumstances. The ramifications from this, as you well know, are very substantial. Loss of job, loss of gun rights, reputation, the least of which is the punishment, in my field. The recommendation is nominal, it's mostly symbolic. What's more important is those other two things that basically your family. Hopefully, the benefits are going to be some type of treatment. But, I'll be frank, a lot of these treatments for anger or domestic violence, they don't have a real high success rate. Usually they don't have a high success rate because the person, the defendant is not willing to accept responsibility. At some level, and I've noticed throughout the pleadings that I have went through the whole file, there's never been acceptance of any responsibility, and I hope that you get to that point. Because even though you may deny the actual actions involved here, there was some responsibility as far as the anger involved, the dysfunctional situation. At some point you gotta tell yourself, I gotta walk away. And as a law enforcement officer, you know that. And so if you accept the responsibility, accept the challenge that you have, hopefully treatment or just that attitude, that acknowledgement is going to be the most helpful thing you can do. And I hope that works out. As I said, I think the actual sentence here is symbolic more than anything else. I appreciate the statements made by the state and by counsel that there are two sides to the story, and maybe there's two sides to the evidence that's going to be presented. But I was concerned about what I read in the plea statement in the file about the responsibility aspect. I'm encouraged by your statements. You're sincere about it. And you acknowledge that there is some responsibility involved. So I will go along with the recommendation involved. As I said, it's not major. The major things I've talked about, and you know as well as everyone else here that if you don't perform the work group, this could be an escape charge. And with this background, will be dealt with very harshly. So hopefully it works out for the benefit not only you, but also the other two victims involved in this case. And the other aspects with regard to parenting, those are going to be addressed by the family court.